Friendship Baptist Church established an emphasis on missions giving in her early years in both local and foreign missions. It has become part of the heartbeat of the church, both in supporting the work of our missionaries and being part of their work by sending missionaries and taking part in short-term mission projects. Ever since taking on our first missionary, Brother James Denman, with Latin America Radio, Friendship has had the opportunity to support hundreds of missionary families across the world. In 1994, the youth group, under the leadership of Wally Miller and Bill Hayes, left on the church's first mission trip to work with Brother Bob Patterson of Chilpancingo, Mexico, who we still support through his widow and son Nathan to this day. A few years later, the youth went on a second missionary trip to St. John Island of the Virgin Islands. In 2001, the youth group took their third mission trip to help Brother Ben Turner in Vancouver, British Columbia. In 2002, we started a new chapter. It opened up opportunities of missions for our adults, and we went to Gallup, New Mexico to work with Ted and Tony Ferris, reaching the Navajo Indians. Keith Wells and Bill Hayes led a team to work in several areas of the Navajo Nation and to do construction on the church. Friendship still supports the Ferrises and now supports one of the young ladies we worked with from that church, as she and her husband are now missionaries in Taiwan. New opportunities continued to present themselves, and as the youth group helped two churches in South Dakota in 2005, and they worked with missionaries in Belize in 2010. With the devastation from Hurricane Katrina, Friendship participated in its first relief trip to Biloxi, Mississippi in 2006, working on homes and sharing Christ through backyard Bible clubs. It was in 2008 the church began a partnership with missionary Jonathan Matthews in Brazil. Brazil soon became a focus nation of our missions program, along with Thailand through Brother Ricky Salmon and his team. 2014, Friendship returned to Belize, this time as a family mission trip. In 2016, we had the privilege to take a group of men to Sao Paulo, Brazil, to build a Bible education facility for Oasis Church. 2016 was a big year for the youth group as well, as Brother Brent Long led the teens on a relief project in eastern Kentucky, also a mission trip for that year's seniors to help in Managua, Nicaragua. In 2017, a team of men went to South Florida as part of our hurricane relief effort with the group Send. The following year, we headed back to Brazil twice with an adult trip and a teen trip, and in both of those trips, it was our first time working outside of the city of Sao Paulo. In 2022, Friendship began a 3-year partnership with a church plant in Catanduvas, Brazil, as part of the Southern Cone Initiative led by Brother Jonathan Matthews. The team prepared a building to become a church and then canvassed the entire city with the gospel and invitation to their services. Starting in 2023 and again this year, Jacob Wells and Bill Hayes led teams for family mission trips to Guatemala, working with Manna Worldwide to help in their feeding centers, orphanages, and to help reach into their community. The most recent trips this year, along with the trip to Guatemala, the youth group led by Brent Long and Jacob Wells worked with our Ohio Baptist Network church planter in the northeast suburbs of Columbus. Also, a hardy team hiked into the Andes Mountains of Peru to take the newly translated Bible in the Quechua language to that people group. God has allowed us to take part in some 19 mission trips over the past 30 years, impacting both the mission field, those who took part, and our church. The Lord has instructed us to take the gospel to our city, state, nation, and around the world. and we currently have the opportunity to support 43 missionaries in 32 countries, along with 8 mission organizations. Our focus has been on church planting and on Bible and tract printing. We take the support of our missionaries seriously. Over the past 25 years, Friendship has been honored to give $5.3 million of support toward local and foreign missions. Along with the love offerings, mission trips, and the use of the 2 mission homes God has given us to help support and provide relief for those traveling on deputation and on furlough. Our mission is to help people meet, model, and magnify Jesus. This is carried out in our personal evangelism, local ministry and missions, and foreign missions. Today we celebrate what God has done and continues to do through missions at Friendship Baptist Church.